So after testing for maybe an hour or two of trying to learn how to pre-aim with Frieza, there's a lot of conditions you have to meet. The first condition is you got to be high enough in the sky. The second one is you got to be somewhat relatively close, but not too close. And then you have to line it up with your crosshair and then the location at the same time. So I'm gonna show you how this works. So the first requirement for pre-aiming for Frieza, you have to be at least high enough to see the letters. So when you're at least high enough to see the letters, you just finished step 1 of preparation. All right. And step 2 is you got to be somewhat closer to the target, but not too close. So if I want to target this thing, right, I have to come in a little bit closer like this. I can't really explain the distance. You're just going to have to eyeball it and do this plenty of times. Like if I want to target that one, I'm too far away, so I just got to come in a little bit more. But basically, distance is your main concern. You have to be somewhat close enough. So I'm too close for this pre-aim right here. If I can back off a little bit, I can do this pre-aim right here. So yeah, it's one of those things you're gonna have to eyeball to learn the distance that you need required to do the pre-aim, but the step 1 is definitely making sure you're high enough for the letters to be appeared. Alright, after you finish step 1 for making the letters appear, and you think you're at the distance for the pre-aim, okay, step 3 is making sure you are lining up your dot with the target you want to hit, and you have to line it up with the N where location is. Give me a second. I'll edit the crosshair right now. Okay, and then you want to line up with your circle, and then you aim it down. When you have it in between N and then between your aiming crosshair, and then you're set up. Now the last step is you got to send out a goon. If you don't have a goon, you can't really do the shot. But then you send out the goon to angle Frieza in the way to do the pre-aim. So when you send the goon out, he angles out in a way, and then he's ready to do the pre-aim shot. Now whether it'll be dead on, it won't be dead on, but it'll be guaranteed to hit the target you're trying to hit. To verify if you're going to hit it right on the center is dependent on your distance. If your distance is not close enough to what you need, then you're going to be somewhat off. But that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a lot of practice if you want to learn how to do the distance part. Because I think this one's probably not... This is too somewhat close, but it'll still land. Yeah, see, it would still land. Maybe if I was a little farther back, I would be able to do it. But it would still hit the target regardless. As long as you're hitting the target, that's all that matters. But whether or not it's going to be in the center wherever your circle is, it all depends on how far away you are from the target. Because you got to be high enough for step 1, backed off a little bit for step 2, and then aim it up with your location and then your crosshair, and you got to send out a guy in order to do the pre-aim. Yeah, see, and I land it right on the dot, but that's because my distance was close enough as it can get. So yeah, so if you guys are gonna try to do the pre-aim, there's a lot of steps you gotta do to set up for Frieza. I wish Frieza's aim was a lot more simpler. All right, now that we understand how to freaking pre-aim as Frieza, let's go to Vegeta. All right, now to how to pre-aim grade 8 Vegeta super attack. Luckily, they made this character super easy to pre-aim, and I'm not kidding you not. All you have to do is put the dot on the target that you want to hit with your super cannon. Because on Cell, you have to line it up with a certain object. For Frieza, you have to be high enough. But for Vegeta, since it's just a straight beam from where his mouth is and wherever he's at, all you have to do is line up your circle to wherever you want to shoot at. Like if I want to shoot this thing, just do it. And there you go. You are pretty much set up for the shot. They made Vegeta so easy to line up super attacks. I wish all freaking raiders were this easy to line up super attacks. But all you have to do is just put the circle on where you want to shoot, and there you go. Like I want to shoot this altar. It's gonna shoot a line straight where the altar's at. No hassle free. All you have to do is put the dot to where you want to target, and you are pretty much set. And it's just a straight line too. Now you'll be off maybe to the left or right, but that's because, you know, where your character is like this, right, when he does the shot. But in terms of pre-aiming, just putting the dot where you want to shoot, you're gonna hit your target. And that, I love Vegeta's super attack, how easy it is to pre-aim. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this information for all you Raider fans out there, and hopefully you can land these super instant attacks to instantly down these people. But other than that, this is Ultimobushido heading out, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.